Formula One world champion in power Max Verstappen hinted his displeasure in F1, which increased swinging towards the city centre track, as a threat to the future of the Belgian Grand Prix became the main topic of Paddock conversation again ahead of the French GP this weekend. The future of race like that is like a French doctor this weekend in Paul Ricard and GP Belgium in Spa-Francorchamps, has been questioned recently because more and more places are competing for the developing F1 calendar, and the two events may end up spinning on next calendar. GP Belgium, running 66 times since the first World Championship season in 1950, was seen failing to meet the standard of Liberty Media needed for circuits in terms of infrastructure and economic benefits of the competition. And regardless of the circuit effort to rejuvenate its facilities, the Belgian GP can be absent from the F1 2023 schedule. "Sad, this is my first favorite song," Verstappen said when asked by the race about the possibility of Belgian GP to deliver the calendar. "I think this is just a good track to drive. I understand to get there compared to other tracks, maybe a little more difficult with traffic, but this is a very iconic track." Since the Belgian GP in 1950, there have been only 6 years where he has not held the F1 race, the most recently in 2006 when the repair work cannot be completed before the scheduled slot. The F1 schedule will be expanded to 23 races that break the record next year, with new races in Las Vegas, and have the potential for South Africa, and the return of Qatar and GPS China. What to expect F1 in Kyalami from those who race there? If the 4 races are released, then F1 will have 26 Grand Prix to be scheduled next year. F1 can contract the 25 fellow season, but has repeatedly insisted that he will try to avoid it. Pandemic threatens the extension of Shanghai's hiatus from the calendar, but some traditional F1 races must provide a way for new races both temporarily or in full time, and time. France and Belgium have all been debated for this. Las Vegas will be the newest in the new street track. New that F1 has tried to add calendar in the last 3 years, including Miami, Saudi Arabia, and finally destined by Vietnam, and Qatar GP will most likely switch from the low-sale circuit to the street racing as early as 2023.